How are we all doing today? Today is day 2 of build an easy, profitable system with me, Easy Edge. Today we're going to be looking at NQ as opposed to Bitcoin, which we covered yesterday. I haven't actually tested these rules yet, but I've got a hunch that they're going to work quite well. Again, this is super easy. It's all price action. There's no indicators, which in my opinion tends to lead to the better systems as well. So we're going to pull up an NQ chart. We're going to look at the pre-market firstly, okay? So we're looking at pre-market action here, and we're looking to see consolidations, little ranges forming like so. So this is the first example. We're here on the 11th of March 2026. We've got a pre-market there making a little range. Price opens at 1, moves up quite violently, wicks the high, closes back inside. Perfect. We're going to get short on that. Okay. Stop at the high. Target 3R. Boom. What we're looking at here is consolidation in the pre-market, a move from one side of the range to the other, a violent move from one side of the range to the other, a wick, and a close back inside. So if we go here to Tuesday, the day before, the 10th of March, we've actually got a similar setup that almost worked. We got the prices consolidating here, opens at this side of the range, shoots up, quick little wick, closes back inside, and ultimately this one does fail, but that's all good. It's a game of probabilities, remember. Now I would imagine with this system it's only going to fire maybe 2, 3, 4 times a month, which in my opinion leads to better systems. I'm convinced that the best systems or the best traders, they only take trades a handful of times a month. No, you could have a deck of 4 or 5 systems, you've absolutely maxed out the expected value on them, the probabilities of you winning. You've added so many layers of confidences, you've done your scenario analysis, your studies on them, and you know what conditions it works well in, what conditions it doesn't work well in, and you just take the absolute best of the best A plus setups. So you're more likely than not going to win. You're not going to have big drawdowns, and ultimately you're going to make hopefully tons of money. That's the rules. Little quick overview before I crack on with the actual back testing, which I will include in this video, and you guys can watch with me. We'll just speed it up this time. So let me remove the drawings there from the chart. We'll scroll back a little bit, see if we can get another setup. I think there was one in February. I did have a quick look at the last 2 or 3 weeks or so, just as I was thinking of the rules for this system. Okay, so yeah, here's another perfect example. Look at this. Okay, price consolidating, tight range, boom, opens up with power, wicks both sides. Most importantly, this one, look, it was up there, started boom, wick the whole lot. Let's go in, target 3R, bang, we got it. That was on the 24th of February. So just looking at the last month, approximately, we got 3 trades, 2 won and 1 lost, with a 3-to-1 win ratio. That means we're up 5% in the last month, and I was stressing this yesterday about the market conditions. We've got this war going on in the Gulf. Trump is acting up with the headlines. There's a lot of insider trading, dodgy stuff going on, to be quite frank. And a lot of people are struggling in these conditions. A lot of people, they're losing money, they're maybe break even. This is the second system I'm going to show you that's actually making money in the last month, okay? Now, we'll move on into the next segment of this video. I'm going to scroll back maybe 3, 4, 5 years. I'm going to fill out this spreadsheet. I'm going to speed it up so you guys can watch along, and we'll get all the stats and the data for the system. Okay, and I will meet you on the other side. Okay guys, just got to the end of the back test and there, the results are quite impressive. Not surprised. Again, trading can be this easy. It doesn't have to be hard. Keep things simple, stick to simple rules, stick to a process and just stay mechanical. That's all you got to do. So I tested NQ from 2022 up until the end of 2024. So 2022 was a bear year, okay? That was a bad year for trading. 2023, bad year for trading up until about Q4. That's where the market started to heat up again. We got a bit of volatility and it started to move up. So let's take a look at the results here for 2024. We had 32% returns, guys, with a 45% win rate, 0.8 EV. It means for every dollar you risk, you're getting 80 cents back. Now, not only that, when we look at the bad years, the bear years, 2022 and 2023, okay, I've all totted up here. So when we go 2022 all the way to 2023, we still come out with profit. It was only 10%. Okay, so 5% a year, which isn't bad. You have to remember, guys, most people like S&P, big traders, they only, or big firms and that, they'd only aim for about 10% a year on a good year. So we've absolutely lapped them here. We've 42% returns over the 3 years, 35% win rate, 0.38 EV, which is still quite strong. And again, guys, I was making this point yesterday, they are super basic rules, okay? That's just a little sweep of pre-market liquidity. You can dive in on this, look at other conferences and make that 10 times better, but I'm not going to go into that in this video. If anyone has any questions, ask away. I'm here to help, guys. If you want access to the spreadsheets, ask away. If you have any questions about the system, ask away. I'd really encourage you to go and test this, practice around with it, put the hours in, and build that pattern recognition and see if you can put a little twist on it yourself and make it even better. I didn't test 2025. I know that was going to be a good year, and 2026 I did have a quick look at it there at the start of the video, and it was pretty strong, not surprisingly. So yeah, guys, there you go. GM and enjoy.